Hi, I'm in the sunshine. It's really pleasant. You know about sunshine? I've heard you got a monopoly on it down there. I wanted to send this to you. I've had it in my head for a while, so I'm just going to let it out here. Okay, first, I think I didn't explain very well what I did with my money. Um, I take 10% of what comes in, and I right away that's God's period. That's gone. And cents too. It's not. I don't hang on to it. It goes away. Gone. No more. It's gone. And then the other is when I got some inheritance money. Then I didn't know what to do with that exactly. So I thought, oh well, I'll give 10% of that too. But rather than just give it to the Lord, I gave it out. Hi, John. I gave it out to people in need or a situation in need, and I've done that for a little while lately, and that's where your funds came from. It was meant to give away to someone who had need. In your case, you went way beyond what I had saved, but you still had need, so I reached a little bit further into say savings and things, and just took care of that. My I call that my Jesus need fund. Someone has need. I bought a guy who lost his computer. He didn't have much money, so he needed a new computer. So that was fun to buy, and things like that. Uh, and then they had quite a bit left, and I didn't know what to do. But I just that one I save. I don't give that one right away. That one I didn't earn that, so it's not first fruits really. But first fruits, that's the key to me. The first fruits of your labor, that belongs to the Lord in my eyes. So I give that to the Lord right away. In this case, I'm giving it to the church, but sometimes I give it to Dr. Stanley or his ministry. But it always goes. It just goes. And then the 10% I get from a bonus thing that someone gives me, that is free to give away to somebody. Um, and so that's how it came to be. Um, yeah, they're quite separate for me. One is an absolute, and one is more selective, more fungible, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that's gone. That's empty. No, there's a dollar in there. There's a dollar in there. I forgot. There's a dollar in there still. Um, anyway, that's how that goes, and that's not a lesson or anything. That's just how I see it. And period. It's just a sharing. It's what that is. Second is the more important thing. I think I really want to go to Florida. I really do. Um, how I don't know. I'll just do it. Just do it. And I don't need a bed. A piece of plywood that's 3 feet off the ground with a piece of foam on it is fine, as long as there's a pool. The pool is really key. And the rest I'll figure it out. I'll probably have to get a second-hand walker or something. I don't know what that costs, 15, 20, $30, um, just to get around from one spot to another. I'll figure that out somehow. Um, but the pull when I'm lying down, getting up, that's really important. What I'm lying down on, not important. As long as it's 3 feet off the ground and it's flat, or more or less flat, that's fine. Your old cot would have done fine, but it was too low. Okay, and I'll figure the rest out. And if I can figure out how to get out of the house, then I'm away. I got all of Florida to go and see, and I can just take my wheelchair and drive around, or whatever I do, Uber it, or something. I'm okay with all of that. Getting there, getting up from the seat in the airplane. They have no poles there. I got to bring a pole onto the airplane. I'm not sure that would go over very well. But I want to go. What's that part? It'll work out. What's scary a little bit is having no insurance. Well, I'm not too concerned about that. When it's time to go, it's time to go, and that's the end of that. Not having a home to come back to, that's what scares me. No, it doesn't scare me as much as it's just a big empty hole. There's always a place to come back to, and I wouldn't have one. Once I leave this place, I won't have a place to come back to. That's stepping out. Something will happen, and I just wanted to share that with you. The bed doesn't. You don't need a piece of plywood on some cinder blocks. That's piece of foam. That's good enough for me. I'm that quiet mouse. You won't even know I'm there. Oh, the sunshine. I want the sunshine so much, and today I got it, and that's really fine. And yay, and I love you, and goodbye.